Betswaboo, beautiful people, Betswaboo. I gotta have this fan on, it's hot. TT, Betswaboo. Yep, they're gonna stay down there. Trina, Betswaboo. All right, y'all, we are Friday again. It is Friday, January the 10th, 2020, day 42 of year 2 of reading through the books of instruction and the prophets. Today we're reading Numbers 7, 8, and 9. Let's go ahead and get started. Numbers chapter 7. Okay, y'all. Numbers chapter 7. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle and anointed it and sanctified it, and all the instructions thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them, that the princes of Yisrael, which is Israel, head of the house of their fathers, who were the princes of the tribes, and were over them that were numbered, offered. And they brought their offering before Yahuwah, 6 covered wagons, the 12 wagon, a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each one an ox, and they brought them before the tabernacle. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, Take it of them, that they may do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt give them unto the Levites, to every man according to his service. And Massa took the wagons and the oxen, and gave them unto the Levites. 2 wagons and 4 oxen he gave unto the sons of Gershon according to their service. And 4 wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the sons of Merari according unto their service, unto the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. But unto the sons of Kohath he gave none, because the service of the sanctuary belonging unto them was that they should bear upon their shoulders. And the princes offered for dedicating of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the princes offered their offering before the altar. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, They shall offer their offering, each prince on his day, for the dedicating of the altar. And he that offered his offering the first day was Nashon, the son of Aminadab, of the tribe of Judah, or Yaounde. And his offering, was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them were full of fine flour, mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of 10 shekels of gold, full of incense. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats. Remember what we found out, kid of the goats is not kid of the goats, it's a hairy goat. So 1 hairy goat, a full-haired goat, for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nashon, the son of Aminadab. On the 2nd day, Nathaniel, the son of Zehor, prince of Issachar, did offer. He offered for his offering 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of gold of 10 shekels, full of incense. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 1 full-haired goat for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nathaniel, the son of Zur. On the 3rd day, Eliab, the son of Helon, prince of the children of Zebulun, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 1 full-haired goat for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliab, the son of Helon. On the 4th day, Eleazar, the son of Shadur, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger of weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 full-haired goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eleazar, the son of Shadur. On the 5th day, Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai, prince of the children of Simeon, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Shulameel, the son of Zurishaddai. On the 6th day, Eliasaph, the son of Deuel, prince of the children of Gad, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger of weight of 130 shekels, a silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 full-haired goat for a sin offering, and for the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliasaph, the son of Deuel. On the 7th day, Elishama, the son of Amithud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for the burnt offering, 1 full-haired goat for the sin offering, and for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishama, the son of Aminahud. On the 8th day offered Gamaliel, the son of Padajur, prince of the children of Manasseh. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 full-haired goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel, the son of Pedahzur. On the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni, prince of the children of Benjamin, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 full-haired goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Abidan, the son of Gideoni. On the 10th day, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 full-haired goat for sin offering, And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. On the 11th day, Pagiel, the son of Ochran, prince of the children of Asher, offered his offering. Y'all, this is like 89 verses. This is probably like the longest chapter in this book. Betwabu. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. The golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Ochran. On the 12th day, Ahira, the son of Enan, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. The golden spoon of 10 shekels. One golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 full-haired goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahira, the son of Enan. This was the dedication of the altar in the day when it was anointed by the princes of Yisolili, 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold, each charger of silver weighing 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. The golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece, after the shekel of the sanctuary. All the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen for burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12, with their meat offering, and the full-haired goats for the sin offering 12. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of peace offering were 24 bullocks, the rams 60, the he goats 60, the lambs of the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar. After that it was anointed. And when Massa was going into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat, that it was upon the ark of the testimony from between the 2 cherubims, and he spake unto him. All right, y'all, chapter 8 of Numbers. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as Yahuwah commanded Massa. And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof, of beaten work according unto the pattern which Yahuwah had showed Massa. So he made the candlestick. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Yisolili, and cleanse them. And thus shalt thou do unto them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Yisolili together, and thou shalt bring the Levites before Yahuwah. And the children of Yisolili shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before Yahuwah for an offering of the children of Yisolili, that they may execute the service of Yahuwah. See that? Now they did not take all the Levites and slaughter them. They laid their hands on them and dedicated them unto the service of Yahuwah. Remember that? So remember we talked about Jephthah's daughter. He said, first thing that come through this door is I will sacrifice unto you, or offer unto you. And it was his daughter that came through, and there's a big debate. Oh, he killed his daughter because, he said sacrifice it. No, human sacrifice is forbidden. When you offer a human unto Yahuwah, you are dedicating them unto his service, to work for him. Think about Samuel. Samson did what he wanted to do, but still. But when you offer a human being unto Yahuwah, it's for the service and to do his work, not to slaughter like an animal. All right. I'll just read that again. Verse 9 of chapter 8 of Numbers. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Yisrael together. And thou shalt bring the Levites before Yahuwah, and the children of Yisrael shall put their hands upon the Levites, just like they will put their hands upon a sacrifice that they were going to slaughter. They put their hands upon the Levites. But listen to what this says. And thou shalt bring the Levites before Yahuwah, and the children of Yisrael shall put their hands upon the Levites, and Aaron shall offer the Levites before Yahuwah for an offering of the children of Yisrael, that they may execute the service of Yahuwah. Go ahead and highlight that whole little portion. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto Yahuwah, to make atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto Yahuwah. And thou shalt separate the Levites from among the children of Yisrael, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that, the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering, for they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Yisrael, instead of such as open every womb, even instead the firstborn of all the children of Yisrael have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Yisrael are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Yisrael. And I have given the Levites as a gift unto Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Yisrael, to do the service of the children of Yisrael and the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Yisrael, that there be no plague among the children of Yisrael when the children of Yisrael come nigh unto the sanctuary. And Massa and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Yisrael did to the Levites according unto all that Yahuwah commanded Massa concerning the Levites. So did the children of Yisrael do unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before Yahuwah, and Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that went the Levites in to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as Yahuwah had commanded Massa concerning the Levites. So did they unto them. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, This is that belongeth unto the Levites. From 25 years old and upward, they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50, they shall cease upon waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. And I know we read the other day from the ages of 30 to 50 that they served, but I think they were doing something. I need to go back and double check and see what was different from then and to now. Because this portion right here says from the age of 25 until the age of 50, they shall serve in the temple. All right, last chapter for the day, y'all. Numbers chapter 9. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year, after that they were come out of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Yisrael also keep the Passover at his appointed season. In the 14th day of this month at evening, ye shall keep it in the appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof shall ye keep it.
Mom, Daddy.
Okay, 1 minute, babe. I'm almost done. And Massa spake unto the children of Yisrael that they should keep the Passover. We're coming up on Passover again here in March, April time frame. I need to calculate for this year. And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at evening in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that Yahuwah commanded Massa. So did the children of Israel. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Massa and Aaron on that day. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering to the baby? And she pulling out all that stuff she needs. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore we are kept back, that we may not offer an offering of Yahuwah in his appointed season among the children of Israel. And Master said unto them, Stand still while I go hear what Yahuwah will command concerning you. And Yahuwah spake unto Master, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto Yahuwah. The 14th day of the second month at evening they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. So he said, if they were defiled during the normal Passover period, which is the 14th day of the first month of the year, then they could wait till the next month at the same time, the second month on the 14th day. Then they observe it just like they would during a normal time period. But everybody, you couldn't just be like, oh, I just wait till the second time around. No, you'll find yourself in trouble. Those who actually couldn't, by reason of being defiled or being away from home, they were the only ones that were allowed to observe it on the second month that Yahuwah authorized. All right. So they kept the Passover. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I won't go up too far. 10, 11. Okay, I read 11 again. The 14th day of the second month at evening they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it, according to all the ordinances of the Passover. They shall keep it. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of Yahuwah in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin. Just like I said, he said, if you weren't defiled or if you weren't away, you are required to observe it in its due season. The first month, the 14th day. And then was repair. Yes, we do, Alicia. Yeah. We definitely need to start preparing for the upcoming feast for this year. Once I calculate all of them, of course, I'll share them with you. You know, Alicia, we talk about this all the time. So, but yeah, we'll calculate. If you guys aren't calculating, if you're not paying attention, actually looking at the sky, observing, you know, which month we're actually in. Remember, when it's a full moon outside, according to Yahuwah, it's the 15th day of the month, no matter what our Gregorian calendar says. Granted, we have to know what the Gregorian calendar says, simply because we operate and we live here and everything is based on that particular calendar. You know, so we have to know that, but we should also be mindful of Yahuwah's calendar, so we are observing the feast according to when he says. So it's really easy. New moons are beginning of months, meaning there is a completely new moon, and it begins to wax full. You know, so it starts with a small little crescent to your... Okay, so a new moon, you will know where at the beginning of a month, when you start seeing a new moon, and it's like that little crescent, and it's like a C, but it's a backwards. So you know it's the beginning of the month. Now, when you see the crescent and it looks like a regular C, that means we're going towards the end of the month. A little trick that I was like, oh shoot, okay, that's easy. Because I used to get confused, and I read something that I was like, oh, you're right. So the new moon, it starts filling up this way. It looks like a backwards C, and when it's waning, meaning we're at the end of the month and she's losing her light, and when her light is being diminished, it looks like a regular C going away to nothingness. So that's a good way to remember it, y'all, how you can tell. And the full moon is always the middle of the month. A full moon in her complete brightness is the 15th day of the month. All right. Verse 14. And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover unto Yahuwah according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, a cloud covered the tabernacle. namely the tent of the testimony, and at evening there was upon the tabernacle, as it were, the appearance of fire until the morning. So it was always. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Yisrael journeyed. And in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Yisrael pitched their tents. At the commandment of Yahuwah, the children of Yisrael journeyed, and at the commandment of Yahuwah they pitched. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in their tents. And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Yisrael kept the charge of Yahuwah and journeyed not. And it was so that when the cloud was few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of Yahuwah, they abode in their tents, and according to the commandment of Yahuwah, they journeyed. And so it was when the cloud abode, even from unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed. Whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed. Or whether there were 2 days or a month or a year that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon, the children of Yisrael abode in their tents, and they journeyed not. But in
Mom,
yes.
Daddy, please.
Okay, 1 second. Give me like 2 minutes. And when it was taken up, they journeyed. At the commandment of Yahuwah, they rested in their tents, and at the commandment of Yahuwah, they journeyed. They kept the charge of Yahuwah at the commandment of Yahuwah by the hand of Massa. And that is our reading for today, number 7, 8, and 9. Quick recap: January the 10th, 2020, day 42 of year 2 of reading through the books of instruction and the prophets. All right, y'all. Gotta go. They're starting to get a little rowdy and she ready for something to eat. So may Yahuwah bless us and keep us. May Yahuwah make his face to shine upon us and lift his countenance upon us and be gracious unto us. And may he give us his salam or his shalom or his peace, his wholeness in everything that concerns us. May he continue to keep us as we keep his commands. All right, y'all. Love y'all. And I will see you when? Sunday morning. We're going into the Sabbath, so prepare well and make sure you rest. Spend some time with your family and spend some time in prayer. And if you haven't started fasting, I would definitely recommend that you make it a lifestyle at this point in time where we're at. If you're following biblical prophecy, or you're looking at things that's going on, so you guys, you see the news. But all right, y'all, I love you, and I will see you Sunday morning. Peace.